What up? Ice Toad here. So, Sweet Phil posted a video about value of items and things that sold for X amount on JSP and all that. It gave me the idea. I'm gonna do something similar to that bullshit. Hell yeah. What I'm gonna do, shout out to Sweet Phil, I'll tag him in the description. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna show off some sold listings on eBay. Alright, because the fucked up thing is, like, eBay, according to their guidelines, you ain't supposed to sell Diablo gear on it. You ain't supposed to sell, like, in-game items and stuff. They take that shit down. Generally, is the rule anyway. In addition to that, according to Blizzard, you're not supposed to sell this bullshit. So it's strange how, like, both parties are getting away with it, but it's just something that goes on, man. It's like black market and shit, you know what I'm saying? I think they look at the China sellers and they keep them up, but then they see the small little private seller and they take them down. I think that's how it generally works. But hey, yeah, let's check this out, dog. Alright, so here we have eBay. Alright, pulled it up. Just gotta type in Diablo 2 Resurrected items. And let's see what comes up here. So this is kind of the lower price end, alright, where things start. So they're selling tokens and shit. What's really strange is there's not even a ladder going on. So the stuff that's selling here, I'm going to show you some sold listings, right? This is just bullshit people are listing. Let's see what they're asking. Here, watch this. We'll go to price highest first. Let's see what these motherfuckers are. Holy blood toad. So someone's asking $2,000. I mean, obviously, these numbers don't mean anything. Folks ask, you know, whatever for things on eBay. Or anywhere else for that matter when it comes to selling used or new items via third parties and things of that sort, private sales. What the fuck? Full cold sork, many perfect items? What the blood toad? Now you guys, you gotta see what shit looks like when the ladder resets, alright? Like, I'm gonna make a video, I'm gonna show some of this bullshit. Like generally, you know, the first couple weeks on the ladder reset, shit's selling for a lot. So stay tuned for that, but let's take a look-see here. So what we's going to do is we's going to go down to sold listings, sold items. And, okay, so here's some high-priced items that sold. $400. Someone bought and this is on November 8th. When did this game come out? I can't remember when this game came out. September? I feel like it was September. But anyway, so someone bought this piece of shit. No, it's probably okay. Let's take a look. Someone bought a Grief. $3.99? A $3.99 damage Grief. You kidding me, dog? What the fuck's up with my internet? Hell yeah. Berserker Axe. Breaks a lot. You gotta repair this shit a lot, but that's fine. That's fine. So we have... someone paid $400 for this. Interesting. I mean, not a ton of money. The thing is, right now, well, oh yeah, and of course, a lot of these items are from a month or two ago. What else do we have here? Someone sold an Annie for $300 only a couple weeks ago. 2029 Annie, one-off from Perfect. And like I said, you ain't supposed to do this shit. Hell yeah. Alright, let's take a look here now. What else they got? Annie's Infinity sold for $246 on November 16. So yeah, this is just shit. I mean, everybody knew at this point that there was going to be a ladder reset soon. That was pretty common knowledge that the whole release of Diablo Resurrected was quite temporary. Like, I think at this point... when's ladder supposed to reset? I think it's in February? That's this month. February or March, the latest. So folks bought this bullshit. I don't know, just wanting to fuck around. There's not even a ladder, nothing keeping track of anything. So it's kind of interesting that they're still willing to spend just hundreds of dollars on things like that. So here's this Infinity that sold for $246 or whatever in a Thresher. I can't tell if that's superior or not. But hell yeah. What did they say in the title? Is this superior? 321. So a high 321. I can't remember what the range is on that. I'm too used to playing Project Diablo where they nerfed the shit out of it. Diablo 2 Resurrected account with Enigma. Tons of GG. Oh, look at this. This was an auction. So a bunch of motherfuckers bid on this. Oh, they don't even show it anymore. Are you serious, dog? Shit. Because the interesting thing about that is we could see how many folks bid on it. But apparently that item's gone. Like I said, you're not supposed to do this, so I don't know if sometimes they delete the database. What? Another Grief, Berserker Axe, a 37383. So yeah, these are just common items that sell. Obviously, I mean, I'm searching from top down when it comes to highest price sold in the last 60 days or something like that. I don't know what it was. 45 days, maybe? It's got to be more than that. We saw a November sale. But anyway. Okay, so Enigma, CTA, NESOJ. Just all this shit. What? PC, Xbox? What the toad? I can't remember. You can't, like, play on your account on Xbox, can you? Like, I can't log into this shit on Xbox or something? Aren't they separate realms? Or are we actually playing with Toads on Xbox? And is that how it's going to be on the ladder reset? I don't even know. Let me know in the comments below if you guys have any idea. Hell yeah. Necromancer PvP, best in slot, 31 items. So this had 2 bids. Charms full. These motherfuckers selling this shit. Hell yeah. I mean, here's what this guy sold. Got Enigma and all that. Couple $100. At a time when nobody gave a fuck. Torches? Holy shit. Almost perfect. Okay, 150. 1996 Annie. Softcore runes. So we can't really see what these sold for. They just had a range. Depending on the rune, obviously. Maybe they have the prices in here. Let's take a look-see. Oh yeah, they have the... So look at this. So you can buy like a bird's probably the most expensive. 139. Holy blood toad. You know, jaw is the same. Look at how much it falls. See, it just shows the demand for this shit. Even though they're higher, more rare, it's just... But of course, right now, they made that ass bow. Now, the bow's not that bad, is it? They made that bow that requires a charm or something. And doesn't it require a Zod? One of the new ones requires a Zod. Hell yeah. I can't remember which one requires a Zod. Item packages. Hardcore selling all my items. This one sold for 130 bucks. What the blood toad? Wait, small charm of luck? They're advertising that on there? Just a plain small charm of luck? Nice, perfect MF Geeds. So not even that impressive. Interesting. But yeah, stay tuned, man, because I'm going to take a look-see. I'm curious. When the ladder resets, I mean, that's when, you know, shit. Like on JSP, you guys know how that works. They save up a bunch of forum gold and shit. Which is why I don't really like to use JSP. I feel like I'm kind of cheating myself of the experience. Because you can save up a bunch of forum gold, or basically, what it incentivizes you to do, because this forum gold transcends ladders and seasons, right? So from last season, you can have like 10,000 forum gold, and then you start again, and you could use all that to quickly buy a Shako or some shit, like the first week. But of course, you're going to spend a hell of a lot more forum gold on that Shako than you would at the end of the previous season. Because early on, that, you know, the shit that's really desirable, the prices are just, it makes high yields and shit. But, I mean, there's a few dynamics at play with using JSP that really turn me away from it. I mean, I don't give a shit if anyone else uses it. I'm just saying why I don't use it. I mean, the same reason why I try not to take handles, basically. Because, say that you've never used JSP before, say you have, it kind of applies both ways. and say that you get really lucky the first week you find a burr rune, right? So say that you know that, oh god, it's 2 weeks into the ladder, that shit's gonna sell for, I don't even know what the prices are because I don't use that shit. Let's just say, like the first 2 weeks of ladder, let's say that shit sells for like 5,000 forum gold, right? You could quickly sell that, and you can say, okay, cool, so I can sell this burr rune for 5,000, and then either right away, I could get geared out. I could buy a Shaco, I could get Shaco plus a Hoto, plus an Arak, plus just whatever, an Oom's Lament or something like that, or not Oom's Lament, dumbass, Death's Web. You know, maybe some things like that. You could get a whole bundle. But then here's where the problem is. You're like, well, wait a second, Ice Boy. What if I sell this shit now for 5,000 forum gold, and then I wait? See, now you're thinking smart and shit. Hey, yeah. What if I wait a couple weeks? Because then all of a sudden, with this same 5,000 forum gold, I could get a hell of a lot more items than just that Shaco, Hoto, Arak, and Death's Web. All right, Death's Web's probably a bad example because that actually I think gains a little bit of value later on. It's one of those weird items. So let's not really include that. But I know that, like, say a Mara's or something, even though Mara's really desirable, fuck that. But we'll say Mara's just for the hell of it. You're like, well, wait, why don't I just wait? So then you find that nice burr rune 2 weeks in, which you could have used for something cool, or you could have traded. But you put it up there, you get the forum gold, and then you just sit back and hold, right? And you're like, I'm just going to sit back and hold. I'm like, man, but I could be buying some cool items with it right now. I was like, but it's going to be worth so much more later. You're like, you know, maybe I'll just take a break. Maybe I'll just, like, go for walks and shit and work out, which are all good things. And I just won't play Diablo for 2 weeks. Then I'll come back, and then I'll buy that shit, and then I'll play it more. See? It creates those dynamics where if you really want to be optimal, you really just got to sit and hold. And so it kind of de-incentivizes the spiritual journey, dog. It really does. I mean, it'd be nice if there were a way to break down the currency a little bit more in Diablo as things stand. Because, of course, the forum gold concept is quite ideal. Because it is broken down into extremely small increments. So it's a very optimized economic currency. Whereas if you want to trade that burr rune in-game, it fucking sucks. Because you got to break it down and you know, someone always gets a better end of the stick. Someone always gets the longer end of the stick on trades. Because, you know, there's rarely ever like the perfect 50-50 trade. Things of that sort. And then it's just a pain in the ass. Because say you trade it for 5 or 6 mid to high runes, that one burr rune. Then you have these 5 to 6 mid to high runes that you're trying to make the most out of when you're getting your items. But of course, everyone is always nickel and diming you. It's just such a pain in the fucking ass, which is obvious why folks do love things like JSP. Because the forum gold concept is really nice. But the fact that the fact that the forum gold turns over from season to season, I mean, if they were to eliminate that, I think it would be a bit more exciting. But even beyond that, like I said, the problem is the whole holding thing, where you could just hold the currency then and wait it out and buy a lot more like weeks down the road. So it really incentivizes you just to stop optimizing the now in terms of your experience and your good time playing and your building up your character. It really incentivizes you to not do that. You know, it incentivizes you to just fucking wait and get a lot more shit a couple weeks down the road with that same currency. But, I mean, let me know if you dogs use that. Like I said, I think the whole concept of forum gold is really nice, and I wish they had that shit integrated in the game. Which they could do. Hopefully in Diablo 4 they'll have shit like that integrated in the game, but I guess we'll see. I mean, they could make gold more useful in D2, for example. Similar to how it is in WoW. And then they have the auction house in WoW, things like that. Not a real money auction house like what they did with D3, but just like a gold-based auction house, which all the gold it would be similar to the forum gold concept. Only that one would only be static with the season, with the current ladder. So it wouldn't roll over and shit, which would be really nice, I think. But, hey, yeah. What did this one sell for? 117? Just a bunch of weird shit. Faithbow pack. PC, Xbox only. That's right. So Switch is a separate entity. Maybe PC and Xbox are integrated. I don't even remember. I don't know how that works. I just never had any interest in playing on a console. So these are getting January 28th. Look how recent this is. It's like last week or something. Resurrected Perfect Faith Matron Bow. Sold for 90 bucks. This is somebody who probably knows that all this shit is just going to go bye-bye or off ladder. Non-ladder, however they do it. We'll see. Probably non-ladder. In potentially a few weeks. So you could argue, you know, that's kind of... you know, they're forking out just for a very small amount of time to really enjoy the items. Here's a Tyrael's Might. Oh, that's interesting, even though it's just a collector's item. Oh, that's something they really need to buff. They really need to buff shit like this. Yeah, it's a collector's item. So this person bought a collector's item. They can just sit in their stash. 80 bucks. Hell yeah. Anyway. Let me know what you guys think about all that bullshit in the comments below. Appreciate you guys watching the video. I mean, I was kind of curious on checking that out. My expectation was a little bit more because yesterday I actually went on, just took a quick peek, and I swear I thought I saw some things that sold for a little bit more than that. I don't know. Maybe they fell off now. I don't know. But nonetheless, still, what are your thoughts on that? And folks paying like real money for these in-game items? I mean, maybe we all delved into that at one point, like when we were little kids and shit. You're like, whoa, you can buy this Breath of the Dying for like $160. Maybe I'll blow all my fucking lawn mowing money on that. Like a dumbass. You know, haven't we all kind of experienced that to one extent or another? But yeah, I mean, I feel like I, for one, kind of realized early on that it really ruins the gaming experience. Just from maybe what I've witnessed, or maybe what I did. I don't know if I should admit that shit. If that were the case, but not saying it was, but maybe just from what I've witnessed, right? I kind of realized that it's, it inhibits the spiritual journey, dog. You know, the game that you're sitting here, the point is about finding the items, the point is about progression. If you just pay for that shit, you just pay to fucking win. It's like one of those cell phone games, you just blow all your fucking money. It's just those gambling games and shit. Is that how like 99% of those games are made today? Like you have to ungate yourself with paying for this, paying for that, paying for this. It's no longer a fucking game, you know, with a challenge. It's just a fucking slot machine lotto system where you don't even win money. You know, you're just winning a bunch of digital bullshit that's not worth anything. So you're not even winning money in that sense. So it kind of really, you know, threw me off. And I was like, fuck this. This game's about a spiritual journey, dog. You know, I'm here to find my items. And yeah, I'll take it. Like I said, I'm going to straight up take a Nagus Puzzler. If one of you dogs find that, I don't give a fuck. I need a Nagus Puzzler. All right. For the ladder reset. I ain't taking like an Enigma or some shit, not to think anyone would offer me that. But just a fucking just puzzle, little ice toad, take that, because I want to be able to teleport with my Necromancer. Especially if I have a couple Magic Find competitions potentially coming up here, I don't know. But here, yeah, take that fucking just puzzler, but I ain't gonna take nothing else, alright? I ain't gonna take nothing else, dog. Appreciate you guys watching the video. Become a patron if you want. Let me know what you think about the green screen. I fixed it up a little bit, okay? I fixed it up a little bit. But I mean, it varies some, like on the background. Like, I don't know what a white background would look like. Let's take a look here. For example, we could at least see a lighter background in Act 2. Let me know what you guys think about this green screen bullshit. I mean, you can kind of see my border. I think I need to tweak the settings just a little bit more. But do you guys prefer this or that whole, just raw-ass Ice Toad office background? The thing is, you can see, you know, when you don't gotta, like, I don't gotta make myself go bye-bye as much. Because I can just kind of do this shit to show y'all the gear and the skills and shit. Maybe I gotta make myself go bye-bye right there. But you see what I'm saying? I mean, and plus the contrast isn't bad. The contrast can kind of be bad if I got my office all lit up and then I'm in a dark game. You know, like here's a little better. But here, yeah. Of course, I could tweak that a little bit in other ways. But I mean, let me know what you guys think. Do you like them posters and shit? The Godzilla, the Kong with the woman in hand and all that shit. Oh, you prefer the green screen, but yeah. Become a patron if you want. Buy the little Ice Toad's cookbook. Dono and Tippy Jar. Follow Ice Toad on Discord. Great way to connect. For all those who do support, peace be upon you, and may you have many wives.